Kruger, a land where survival follows no rule. Every species here is connected to another, not by choice, but by the pressure to survive. Across scorched grass, tangled scrub, and dark rock, a white lion appears, a streak of light in a world built to disappear. No camouflage, no advantage in hiding. It was not born to vanish, but it must live in a world where everything hides just to stay alive. Every time it is seen, the entire pride is exposed. And during a hunt, being seen first means there is nothing to eat. Its difference becomes a burden. The only way to survive is to learn faster, move with precision, and know exactly when to stop. Around it, other forces are just as ruthless. Hyenas track the scent of blood. Leopards wait in silence. Vultures circle when the smell of death begins to rise. Even death does not stay still. It sets off a chain of new life. Every movement, every breath too loud, every wrong instinct carries consequences. There is no mercy here. Only instinct, only reaction, only survival. Kruger is a place where no one gets a second chance, where life must retrace its own steps to find the next path. Early morning in eastern Kruger, everything feels like it's waiting for the first move. A herd of impala steps into the open, ears raised, heads scanning forward without pause. They're not grazing, just chewing slowly, freezing when a light breeze passes. One male stands near the edge, watching the distant thickets. He lifts a hoof, then holds still. From that distance, nothing seems out of place. But not far away, inside a dense band of acacia, the lions lie flat to the ground. The grass is tall, the soil damp. No unnecessary movement. The adult lionesses stay low. They've been waiting. The wind carries the impala scent toward them. The conditions are perfect. No one moves. Breaths are shallow and steady. One lioness begins to rise. Slowly, silently, she leads the approach. Two others peel off to the sides. No signal needed. They spread out, each one blocking a possible escape. Behind them, a young lion appears from the underbrush, its pale fur glowing in the early light. A white lion cub. Its first hunt with the pride dot, it follows its mother in the right direction, but not low enough. Its white coat doesn't hold dust. It doesn't blend in. The gap between its body and the grass makes its shape too easy to see. Even when it barely moves, it is exposed. From the center of the impala herd, one female jerks her head up. She looks toward the shimmer of white. She doesn't cry out. She pivots and bolts. Her movement triggers the entire herd dot. The pounding of hooves shakes the ground. No impala's boxed in. No strike connects. Only dust remains. The white cub stops. It doesn't chase. It watches the herd vanish, then turns. Its mother approaches. No roar, no nudge, no affection. She grips the back of its neck and pulls it gently back into the brush. Inside the thicket, the pride lies still. No sound, no correction. A new gust of wind moves across the grass, shifting direction. The air now carries a different scent, not impala, not lion. It's stronger, dry, unpleasant, like damp fur left too long in the sun. Then comes a sound. Rough, high-pitched, a hyena dot. It walks straight toward the thicket where the lions rest. It has heard or smelled something. One lioness lifts her head, alert but unmoving. Midday. On the Kruger Plains the sun burns high above. The heat hammers the ground. A group of lionesses rests, scattered beneath the last remaining shadows. They failed a hunt earlier that morning. Now they lie still, regaining strength. Each lion keeps distance, avoiding conflict, avoiding heat. Across the plain, a small group of hyenas moves. They are not hunting, they are searching. For scent, for remains, for opportunity. One hyena catches a trace. lion mixed with sweat, hot dust, and something faint, blood. Dry blood from a shallow scrape. The white lion caught it during the failed ambush this morning. The wound is minor, but in this heat, every scent travels. And the wind will carry it toward those who do not need eyes to follow a trail. The hyena breaks from the group. It moves closer. At the edge of the brush, the white cub has already stopped. It lowers its head, licking its front leg. A scrape runs along the forelimb. Not dangerous, but enough to slow it down if forced to run. The blood has stopped, but it's still moist, still fresh enough to disturb the balance. Behind the cub, a lioness lifts her head, eyes fixed. The wind shifts again. The hyena is now within 150 feet, dotted circles in silence. Only when the white coat catches the light does it pause. This is not a carcass, but it is a chance. Hyenas are not stronger than lions, but they are experts in risk. One cub, injured and alone, a perfect opportunity. The rest of the pride remains still. The hyena steps forward. The cub finally notices. It growls softly. A warning, not a call. Instantly, lionesses rise from different directions, closing in, tightening the circle. One steps in front of the cub, claws sheathed, body tense. The hyena stops. It knows the moment is gone. It growls once, then turns away, trotting back into the sunlit plain. The lioness doesn't chase. She walks slowly, pushing the cub back into the shade. Every step deliberate, calm, protective. The cub lies down again, licking its paw, not from pain, but to clean away what remains. The pride settles closer together now. Their breathing slows, but their ears stay alert. Above them, a single vulture circles. It doesn't descend, not yet. It has received the signal. Change has occurred. On the ground, the white lion keeps its eyes open, watching where the hyena disappeared. Not out of fear, but understanding. A single mistake can endanger the entire pride. The encounter ends without injury, yet its impact lingers, stronger than any failed hunt. The white lion cannot vanish like the others. Its scent, its color, its light, all reveal its presence. Every step must be perfect. Every movement, a choice. As the sun dips west, the pride rises. They stretch, then walk toward deeper shade, where impalas still linger by the water. The white lion walks in the middle, not behind, not ahead. It is not like the others, but it belongs to survive. It cannot disappear. It must act before it is seen, decide before it is discovered. The white coat is not a weakness. It is a biological test, and the white lion has no choice but to meet it. Step by step, hunt by hunt, glance by glance. As long as it breathes, it must learn not just to hunt, but to live. The zebra herd morning breaks again. The sun rises higher, cutting through thin streaks of cloud. A herd of zebras moves north, heading for the last shallow pools left from the rainy season. They walk in small clusters, close enough to stay connected, distant enough to detect danger. Among them, foals move low beside their mothers, steps uneven but steady. The herd follows structure. Males guard the rear, females encircle the middle, and foals are hidden deep inside. From a distance, their stripes blur together. One moving body, no clear target. Not far away, beneath the drooping edge of an acacia, a lioness lies flat. Her eyes narrow each time the wind shifts. She's been following the herd since dawn, patient, deliberate, waiting. She begins to move, not toward them, but around them, circling wide. The breeze still carries their scent directly to her. She finds her angle, then a sound sharp and unnatural. A bird call from a bare tree branch. The herd tenses. The lioness launches. No roar, no chaos, only a sudden burst of speed, muscles tight, body low. She shoots forward like a spear through dust, but the zebra herd moves as one. Mothers shield their foals, legs pumping in perfect rhythm. The herd breaks and reforms, flowing like a wave through the glare of noon dot. By the time the dust settles, the lioness has vanished back into cover. A ghost swallowed by grass dot the river crossing high noon. The ground steams. The air bakes solid. A herd of wildebeest has gathered. The land behind them has dried to yellow roots dot the herd must move. Ahead lies the river, not deep, but fast. The surface swirls around hidden rocks. No one knows what waits beneath. One female steps forward. She doesn't drink. She reads the air. The herd presses close behind her. There's no command, only instinct. One wildebeest jumps first.